Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stephen Curry with a look. The shot almost. Basket's good.
No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Green. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Middleton to Brogdon. Screen coming. Brogdon. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Green to Cousins. Curry. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Offense. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. From the outside, no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. Trailing by 4. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Adetokunbo. Draymond Green sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Green to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Adetokunbo. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Green to Cousins. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Giannis with it up top. His team down 9.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
To George Hill.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Brook Lopez. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall. To Hill. And count the basket inside.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Livingston. Not today.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Possession lies with Golden State. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Hill into the front court. Now down 6. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First quarter is complete. The Warriors with the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players are driving me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just go in there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
The Bucks at the controls, working it outside. Hill. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Hill across the timeline. They trail by 7. Rises for the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Adetokunbo to George Hill. George Hill, 3 for 3 in this first half.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Right now, down 7. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Curry to Green. Down low, Boogie. The pass set it all up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bucks at the controls. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Both coaches dipping into their changes coming onto the floor. Thompson. 4-3. Ooh, he'll take that.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Bledsoe at the basketball, trailing by 10. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Short jumper won't fall. Iguodala to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Fires the three. Cousins there for the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 8. Goes to the right side to Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Missed the foul shot. Bledsoe to Middleton. Kevin Durant with the rock. Kevin Durant, 2 of 4 now.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Giannis with it up top. Down 12. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Green to Thompson. Pass to Cousins, down low. Gets it in the right corner. Durant. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5 wingspan to attack the bucket.
Bledsoe with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. Draymond Green swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Bledsoe. Middleton. That's off the side of the rim, short. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Milwaukee with the basketball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors with the lead.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Here's Durant for 2. It's no good. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bucks basketball. Got it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Curry with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Thompson. Green. Down low to Cousins. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Great pass to set it up. Bledsoe slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Curry, no good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Durant for 2. And a putback slam.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
That's his first personal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. The follow won't go either. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys down 3. To Thompson. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill.
And away we go. The Bucks control the tap. Bledsoe to Lopez. Short jumper won't go down. Warriors have the basketball. Brook Lopez rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. KD for 2. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
To Green. Draymond Green missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis with it up top. Down just a couple. Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The assist from number 23.
Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, nice find for the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry to Cousins. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Giannis with it up top. Down 2. To Brogdon. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Thompson. His first effort off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Brogdon. Warriors have the basketball. Draymond Green. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 10-6 our score. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down.
Entering the game for Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bucks at the controls. To Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And it's rebounded by Durant. Livingston to bring it up. 12-6 our score. Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To George Hill. Goes to the left side. Lopez. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Has a look. Green with a shot that won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Kevin Durant pins it. Cruises inside for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Picked up. Here we go. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
The Bucks at the controls. That is great vision to set it up. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Thompson to Green. Durant. For three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
The assist from number 3, George Hill.
Hill. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Desperation shot here from half court. So we play one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back with more after this. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Curry has it. Over to the right side. Durant. Kevin Durant. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Durant. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Hill. Deep right corner. Middleton. Not that time. Eric Bledsoe to the rim.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Durant. To Thompson. Bad pass, and the Bucks have it. George Hill to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Kevin Durant lets it go, and he hits. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Good touch from George Hill.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Durant not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Bucks at the controls. Can't connect from inside. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 5 to Green. Draymond Green. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Durant down for Curry. To Durant. Off the assist.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Adetokunbo from the outside, no good. Green goes to the right side. And a whistle, knocked loose.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 13.
Curry to Durant. And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Cousins. Curry. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Malcolm Brogdon. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Durant to Curry. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Bledsoe to Middleton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, he had it. Bledsoe to Middleton. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Turns and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Can't connect. It's no good. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening. Chris Middleton with the block. We have reached halftime with the Warriors on top. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jay.
The Warriors dominate. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Durant. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And stuffs it home.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Lopez to Bledsoe. And the Warriors have the rebound. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Giannis with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. He gets it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Thompson to Curry. Green. And the rebound taken by Bledsoe. Terrific vision. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 3 for 6 now.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Curry, great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Time for a breather. Mike Budenholzer turns to his bench. Curry. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Easy path to the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Tie game, 3rd quarter. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hill buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Hill, great feed. Won't go down. To Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Stepping in.
It goes down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Not